Hi all, let us discuss Poets and Pancakes written by Asokamitran. This lesson is meant for the class 12 students in NCERT syllabus. Let us learn something about the writer first. It is necessary to know something in detail about the author since the author himself is the narrator in the lesson. So Asokamitran is the narrator and the author. He is a Tamil writer. Now here he recounts his years at Gemini Studios in his book My Years with Bose, which talks of the influence of movies on every aspect of life in India. The Gemini Studios, located in Chennai, was set up in 1940. It was one of the most influential film producing organizations of India in the early days of Indian filmmaking. Its founder was S.S. Vasan. The duty of Asokamitran in Gemini Studios was to cut out newspaper clippings on a wide variety of subjects and store them in files. Many of these had to be written out by hand. Although he performed an insignificant function, he was the most well informed of all the members of the Gemini family. The following is an excerpt from his book My Years with Bose. Now let us look into the summary. The lesson begins with Asokamitran telling us about Gemini Studios. We learn about the very popular makeup brand whose name was PANCAKES. The Gemini Studios use this brand excessively and orders truckloads of their products. After that, he goes on to tell the readers about the troubles the actors and actresses face in the makeup room due to a lot of light settings in the room. We learn about the many lights glaring in their faces when they were getting ready in the makeup room. Moreover, he also mentions how the makeup department uses lots of makeup to make them look ugly. He also tells us about the office boy in the makeup department. His job has to slap paint during crowd shooting on the faces of players. Further, we learn that the author is a poet who joins the studio to become an actor, screenwriter, director, or lyricist. He has a cubicle to work where he has to collect newspaper cuttings. A cubicle is nothing but a partitioned room. So the office boy always came in with his complaints to the author. So the author thinks that Subbu is one who troubles him. As Subbu is a Brahmin, the author thinks he has an upper hand. Now we see Subbu as a resourceful man with a loyalty that sets him apart. Subbu is the perfect one for films, and filmmaking is impossible without him. It is said that he is a tailor made for films. Everyone loves Subbu for being friendly and going around and being hospitable. Along with many others, Subbu also does poetry. He works for the story department that has also a lawyer. However, people consider him to be the exact opposite of a legal consultant. Moreover, he is a logical man with a neutral mindset in a group where there are only dreamers. After that, we learn how the Gemini Studios got the opportunity to host Moral Rearmament Army. They are a group of international performers named Moral Rearmament Army. While they did not have very complex plots or messages, Their sets and costumes were almost perfect. Further, another guest, Stephen Spencer, makes a visit to the Gemini Studios. However, turns out he is not that famous and many people have not even heard of him. Moreover, owing to language barriers, many could not understand him. Thus, his visit remained a mystery until after many years the author saw Stephen's name in a book and recognized him from his visit to the studio. So, to sum up, Poets and Pancakes, we learn about the film industry in detail and the inside functioning, as well as when independent India was in its infancy.